Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews, Trader Jose Dark.
Trader Jose. This is imported from Tijuana, Mexico. It is a dark beer. If you're familiar with Negro Modelo, this is probably a knockoff of that. Since I don't have my glasses on, maybe you can tell everyone where it's from, a little bit about it.
So it's a premium beer, 5.3% alcohol, which is the same as the Modelo Negra. It's brewed and bottled by Artesanas de Malta y Cebada in Tijuana, Mexico. Imported by Alta, so marketing. So I don't know about this brewery down there, but Trader Joe's must like them because you see this a lot. The Trader Jose clear, the clear and the dark.
Yeah, and so it's mimicking both of what you get from Modelo. So this Modelo has a special, and they have the Negra. They do the same thing. The only difference, there's a big difference, and that's in the price. This one is, in my area, $6.99 a six-pack. And Negro Modelo will run you anywhere from $9.99 to $10.99 for a six-pack. So
Yeah.
I figured since it was much cheaper that we would try this one out, see what it's all about.
Yeah, Modelo Negra right now, it's $16.99 for a 12-pack. And I can remember...
How much is it a six-pack?
Because
we're talking on the six-pack range. We're not talking on a 12-pack.
Well, like you said, $9.99.
To $10.99.
Yeah.
I've seen it up to $10.99.
Usually you get your better deal with the bigger packs. Just like with liquor, you get a better deal.
We can't measure the bigger pack because this is only available in a six-pack.
It doesn't come in 12
So we
packs.
have to measure against what's available.
I know that. Okay, it's got a strange looking little head on it, but...
What's strange about it?
I don't know, the bubbles are kind of big.
I've never heard you say that about anything.
I know, I never noticed that before. So it's very Coca-Cola looking, but Coca-Cola fizzes right away. You know, you're not going to retain a head on Coca-Cola. It's just going to go...
You don't think it's the malt that's doing that?
And most likely it is, yeah. And they're probably using Mexican corn for the filler.
I don't know. I guess we should have looked this up before we started the video.
It's hard to find any kind of good information. You know, Trader Joe's might have a little write-up about it, but they won't go into extreme detail. It smells malty. Smells like, bread, but bread dough, like yeasty bread dough.
Like Roman meal.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Cheers.
It is a good substitute because it's got the good dark, the bread crust, like if it was in the toaster.
It's malty. It's less sweet than Modelo. I mean, if we're going to use Negro Modelo as the measuring stick, which I think we should, because they were obviously trying to mimic it. It's less sweet. This is more. It's got a good malty profile to it. It's light, crisp.
Yeah, no knock against Modelo Negra now, but
That's my favorite Mexican beer, by the way.
just that this day and age with the economy, people are trying to save money. So
Yeah.
you can get 2 6-packs of this for $13.98, and you got to pay $16.99 for the Modelo Negra.
Then you got to pay tax too, so it's
Well,
going
yeah, but I
to
mean-
run you over $15.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the pre-tax price. So $13.98 versus $16.99.
No. You cannot go on a 12-pack.
Well, yeah, because you can buy 2 6-packs. That's 12, isn't it?
Time out. This is not offered in a 12-pack, so you don't get the 12-pack
That
discount.
Right, I get that.
So you have to go 6-pack to 6-pack. So 6-pack to 6-pack, this is going to run you
$2 less. Yeah, $2 or $3 less.
Okay, you're not doing math correct in your head.
$3 or $4.
You said $9.99 is where you saw it at. This is $6.99. It's $3 less.
Right.
In some cases, I've seen it $10.99. In other
So,
cases,
no.
$11.99.
Modelo Negra is no way $3 better.
I have to do it side by side.
You'd have to do a blind taste test, but
Yeah.
just from my recollection, no. maybe $1 better. Maybe it's not better. I'd have to do a blind. Medium body, crisp finish. Sweetness is like 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Not that sweet.
Not that sweet.
Bitterness, like half a hop cone out of 5, if that.
I agree.
If you want a good boiled crawfish party beer, this will be a good one. Maybe the light. The gold.
I think this would be a starter beer for all those folks out there that claim that they don't like dark beers. They say, I can't drink a dark beer because it's too thick and it's
too strong.
Too strong or something like that. This is not strong. This is 5.3%. It's pretty much running. It's slightly above average of National American Adjunct, Budweiser, Miller.
Now, if your only experience with Mexican beer is drinking Corona Light, yeah, this might be a shock, but it shouldn't be that big of a shock.
It's gonna have a flavor profile, and ignore what you're seeing, because as far as like it being a darker colored beer, it has like the same body profile. It's thin, it's not thick, and it's almost like a dark tea color. Almost like iced tea.
I would just call it brown. Just brown. A brown lager.
Fair enough, it's brown beer.
Like the color of that bottle. And that's 12 ounce, I hope.
This is 12 ounces. Yes, it is.
Because, sometimes you got to watch. You get 11.2, you say, wait a minute. Yeah, 12. I thought so.
American.
So anyway, I'd like to go to Tijuana, Mexico, maybe.
This is still a North American beer.
Right, yeah, North American. But I haven't been to Mexico in 9 years. Anyway, all right, so that's it. So, ladies and
gentlemen, give it a score.
I was thinking as soon as I was saying that, yeah. Jumping the gun, and we just started tasting. Just think after a few tastings, oh man, he's slipping. I don't see why, at least an A-, but probably maybe better than that.
I'm on a fence between a B+ and an A-. It's nothing really wrong with it. I wish it was a tad sweeter.
Yeah, it's a little dry.
It's a little on the dry side. But there's several factors that are going to lead into my grade. The beer itself is good. The price is fantastic. You can't beat it with a stick. If you don't have Trader Joe's near you, or if you do, I'd go hunt this one down, man. Trader José.
And you can get singles too if you just want to try it. They'll let you.
I'm right there with you. I'll give it an A-. I'm gonna bump myself up to an A- on this. I'm gonna give it like a 91.
That's what I was thinking. 91 out of 100.
Yeah.
And some people might say, oh, it's not so sweet, it's drier, and they would like that. They would say, yeah, I like that. I would prefer that. Some people don't like sweet beer. I remember drinking years ago the Bud Dry. I used to like Bud Dry, but apparently nobody else did.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go pick it up too because it was different.
Yeah, and the last few years that they were selling it, Matherns had 12 packs for $5.89. But those days are over, so can you imagine what it would cost now? But $5.89, that was a good...
explains that bottle collection you have.
Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, bon temps relate, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Tijuana, but maybe you just better go to Trader Joe's. Okay, and buy some beer. Taste the beer. It's a good beer.
It is good beer. It's well worth a try. Even get 6.